know, it's really hard to assess what's happening as it's happening.
Dude,
you know?
I think I just broke a new analogy that's going to be super good. Like, okay. So okay, let me talk this out, dude, cuz I think this is going to be deep. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think this is going to be a very deep analogy. So there are tiers, but instead of thinking of it like a pyramid, bottom up, you think of it like ripples in a pond, like you throw a rock, right? Like you are the
there
impact.
are rings to a tree.
But those rings are moving. It's not like a ring is to a tree. It's like a pond.
Or like the universe always expanding.
You can, yes, but here's the difference. Are you the rock that made the impact in the pond, that created the ripple?
Or are you riding the wave?
Are you riding the wave? What wave are you riding? Right? So, like, for example, dude, I think I'm really onto something right now. I'm thinking this out in real time.
I was just thinking, I was like, oh, you want to be the rock. Wait, you don't want to be the rock because the rock sinks immediately and goes nowhere. You want to be the person who rides the wave or whatever. Like, I was trying to decide which one you want to be in the situation.
Right. So exactly.
The rock is the one who walks so you can run kind of thing.
Exactly. So the rock is the band that all the famous bands were a fan of, right?
Right.
Now, if you're on the wrong version of the wave, if you're too far out and you're riding a wave, you're like, oh, we're onto something, right? And you get some success.
Yeah, but you're way over here,
right? You're on the outside. That means. So when I came up, what that meant was, nu metal is not only already popular on the radio, but it's taken over all of radio, and you're just starting a nu metal band. You're riding a wave. And you might even be doing really well locally.
Yeah.
But you're so far from the impact ripple that, dude, you got to fucking dive underwater and you got to get ahead of the underground, right, the undercurrent, and you got to pop up somewhere. So then
there is something to be said for diving in head first into, you know.
Right.
Like,
so then the next wave was, so if you're trying to get ahead of the ripples, right behind that was metalcore. Right? So then it was like, if you popped your head up soon enough, you get to ride the wave of metalcore.
There was a fresh rock thrown in.
Right. You see what I'm saying? Dude, I think this is a really deep analogy. Don't clip this because we're not there yet.